Good morning. Matthew Bourne has produced some of the most successful dance theatre productions of the last 25 years, including Swan Lake and Nutcracker. His next challenge is to bring professional dancers together with novices and fine-tune it into a stage production of the classic novel Lord of the Flies.
Yes, it'll tour 13 cities, and for each venue, a new batch of local performers will be selected. Nathan Crowther is one of those about to debut. He's here with Matthew, one of the stars, Layton Williams. Welcome, all of you. How are you doing?
Great to be here.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, first of all, maybe Matthew, you could just sort of establish what is it? The idea is you have a format, and then you're inviting people who've done no sort of work before in.
It's a really unique project because it's on this scale. You know, a lot of work is done with young people around the country when you tour with a dance company, but I don't think anything's ever been done on this scale. There's a professional company who play the leading roles in Lord of the Flies, the named characters, and then each city we go to, we have, and there's 8 of those, by the way, 8 professionals, and then we pick up another 24 young people from each city we go to, and they get rehearsed ahead of us coming. Then we come rehearse with them, and then we put the show on each time. So it's a different show.
It's a fabulous idea because it means the production belongs to where it's being staged. Exactly,
yes, and that's the important issue, yeah.
Now, Nathan, I want to ask you, you haven't been dancing that long, have you?
No.
How long? Tell me about your background and what you've been doing before this.
Well, I all started dance when I was like in year 7, and my teacher gave me a letter about it. So I asked my parents, could I sign up for it? And they told it was contemporary, so I really got into a contemporary, and yeah, I wanted to do it.
And what's it like walking it? So you were doing some rehearsals yesterday, weren't you? We saw a bit of the rehearsals. What's it like kind of going into that environment? And we can see you doing some of your stuff there. What's it like walking into that kind of place?
Yeah, it's quite amazing actually, and really honoured to actually be in there.
And can you talk us through what we're seeing there? What's this bit?
Oh, this is the circle phrase. It's just yeah.
Matthew, you want to pick up on that?
Well, they're working themselves up into a frenzy here, I think. This is something that, this is material that some of the professional dancers do, but we think a lot of the young people can do as well. So it's about combining those two together. And of course, Lord of the Flies is about young people becoming savage.
Yeah,
so that's something we have to achieve as well.
It's quite tough subject material, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you find that, you obviously have to get quite involved with it. Is it quite tough to perform?
Well, it's tough, but I'm quite lucky because my character I play Simon, so he's a little bit more reserved and he kind of doesn't follow what the other boys, as such on the bad side, do. So they're a little bit more savage than me, and I'm lovely, but then I can't.
More mystical, aren't you?
So you're one of the established cast, so you'll be staying with the show throughout.
Yeah.
So what's it like when you presume you've got a group, you're working with your company, and normally in a dance environment, you kind of all know each other and you have a kind of stability there. What is it like when someone else comes in and you have a different kind of dynamic presumably each time?
Well, I think this project's really special because when we come to each city, we're going to have all these amazing kids, and they're going to be so excited to be getting involved with the professionals. And we're not saying you're kids, we're professionals. We're all a company together, and that's what the amazing thing is, uniting.
There's a certain amount of mentoring going on as well with our professional dancers, with the young guys. It's not just a job where you turn up and you come and do your show, you do your class, you do your show. There's a lot more to it than that.
Matthew, I am sure there are lots of people sitting at home right now thinking, well, I've got a little boy who could do that.
Yes.
What would you say to them?
Well, this project's going on right through the year, and there are still places available if people want to get involved and are interested.
Do you have to have danced a bit before, though?
You have to have a passion for it. You have to have an interest in it. You have to really want to do it. They don't have to be really technically skilled in any way. They could be just someone who's just got into this and think it's a cool thing to do.
And Nathan, you've done stuff before, have you? Quite a bit?
Not before, but I've done no type of dances before.
What kind of thing? Just for fun?
Yeah, I enjoy expressing my feelings with it. Yeah.
Nathan, I want to know, will you be nervous, do you think? And if you are, how will you manage that?
Well, I think I'll be nervous on the opening night, but I'll manage that because I'll just through the other nights I'll get used to it. And
do you know what? My sense is nerves aren't going to be too much of a problem.
I love it.
I really don't think so. How about you? Can you remember being, you're 12, aren't you?
Literally.
You remember being that age and doing those things?
I was exactly his age when I started doing theatre and stuff like that, so, and I didn't dance much before either, but it's just, I think the excitement takes over. When you get on stage, you see the audience, and you're like, oh, but then 5 minutes and you forget about it and you're in the piece.
Well, we wish you well. Thank you very much. And I know you're doing a tour around the country. We'll put the link up for people if they want to get involved.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, Nathan, particularly. I'm sure you'll be marvellous.
Thank
That's
you.
it from both of us this